How you guys doing today? Today's video is going to be short and probably sweet. I like to get to the point. So yesterday I threw out a video showing what I have in the self-defense arena or category. So today I want to make a video on these two right here, being that they're the same exact marker or weapon, if you want to call it that. And before I get started, you guys are going to purchase these or are looking into any type of weapon like this, please find out what your local laws are, and please use them responsibly, because here in the state that we are in, you can have these, you can own these, but you can't use these unlawfully. And I'm pretty sure that's going all across, and that's across the board in all 50 states. You can use them for self-defense, but if you're trying to commit a crime, it's a no-go. You're going to lose. And another thing is, these will never replace a firearm. Never. They won't be as effective as a firearm. These are for individuals that either can't own a firearm, or for whatever reason don't want a firearm, or just want a less lethal means of defending themselves. Great. Now that we got that out of the way. So, as I mentioned yesterday, these are paintball markers just tuned up to high power. These are the First Strike FSCs. And someone asked me in one of the comments on the other video today what kind of case this is. These did not come with the markers. I bought these separate. These are the Plano 4-pistol case, and you can put two here, and you can take this out, and I have extras down here, and you can take this out and you can put more down there. I'm just using it as cut it out and just to put so it doesn't go everywhere. So now that we got that out of the way, these are FSC First Strike FSCs. I got these from A&S Gear. Same thing on this side. I use the Grimburg rounds, the HP 68s. I did have to switch out the spring. If you can see, that is red. I had to switch out the springs on all these mags. When you get it, they come with the First Strike springs, so I had to switch them out, because if you use these with just the regular round ball springs, they will cause jams. And look at that, one of them opened up. Yeah, they will cause jams, and you don't want that happening, because I had that happen to me, and it was not fun, because when I took it out, when I took the mag out, it just fired on its own. So with that being said, you should treat these, even though they're not firearms, you should treat these like firearms, because you can't get taking out the magazine. If you get a jam, it will fire when you take the magazine out. So you do want to treat these as carefully as you can. These are not toys. These are weapons. And every marker actually says that right there, that they're not toys, not to be misused. So what I did to these, it wasn't much. What I did to these, all I did to these were change the O-ring on the bolt to the Milsig heat core O-rings. That's all I've done, and I turned up the velocity. I haven't changed the bore, the barrel to the rifle barrels. I am planning on getting one of those, because with these Grimburg rounds, you want the rifle barrel for accuracy and for more, more feet per seconds, for more FPS. I do have them tuned to roughly 300 to 325. And I say roughly because I don't have a chrono right now. I'm using a chrono on my phone. It's a digital chrono that you get off of the App Store. And I know it's not as accurate as getting a chrono, but I'm, like I said in my video yesterday, I'm planning on moving, and I don't want to spend extra cash on stuff at this particular time. So at this time, I'm just using the chrono I downloaded. It's an app, and I'm using that. So it's a rough estimate. I will say this, that I am getting per CO2 1 mag. That's it. So per CO2, 1 mag. I ran into some folks saying that there's other that are better because you don't have to puncture. I'm gonna tell you right now, this one is full and it's in there, and I don't have to puncture it. As you can see, it's a brand new CO2, and you can fill it up. You can load the mag and have all your whatever you're using, pepper balls, Grimburgs, ride balls, whatever you're using, and keep them in there without having to puncture the CO2. Same deal when you have it in the weapon. This one is in there. It's not, as you can see, it's not punctured. It's a brand new CO2 as well. So yeah, so you don't have to puncture it to have it on you. Okay. What else? Yeah, so all I did was the heat core, the Milsig heat core O-ring, and I'm going to be getting, and turned up the velocity, and I'm going to be getting the rifle barrels, the Labco 6.666 to match it with the rounds. So that's going to be my next move after I move from where I'm living at now. The case is a great case. It's not something that you're going to travel with. I mean, you can throw it in the trunk of your car. You can lock it. You can do whatever you want, but it's not, you're not going to be flying with this. Let's get it out of the way. And there's the name. It's the Gun Guard Plano, or Plano, however you want to say it. And it's pretty big. It's decent. When I buy more mags, if I want to add a magazine here or around here somewhere, I kind of set it up wrong, so I might just be moving these to underneath one of these, because I can always just lift this and throw it, like I have the holster bag down there, and I can just toss these in there as well, and then just cut this out to replace this with a mag or two. So it's not a big deal, but the case is very, very big. It's pretty big. It's decent. When I travel outside of the state that I'm in, I just grab the cases and we go. You know what I mean? And then these are the holsters. I did makeshift the holsters a little bit. I know it's a pretty shitty job that I did here. I haven't had the chance to sand these back down. But what I did to these were to do appendix in the inside, so you don't have to, because when you buy these, it has a clip right here, which I have in another box. It has a clip right here, and it extends a lot. And when you put it on your body, it's like it extends like all the way out here, and I don't really like that. And my wife doesn't like that either. So what I did was, I had a holster laying around, and I snatched the clip off of it, and I epoxied it to the. It's a plastic epoxy, and I just epoxied it to the other side of the holster, and like that, I can just appendix carry it, and I can just cover it with my shirt. And yes, I did. I have tried it, and you can barely see it. You can probably only see up here on the top, because this doesn't come with that. Like, if you ever see the appendix holsters or the sidecars, they have like a little wing right here to push it for when you put it in your pants. It pushes it this way. So when you put the weapon on, you see right here, this doesn't stick out. It tucks in more into your body. So I haven't done that yet, or I don't know if I'm even planning on doing that yet. But yeah. So that's what I did. I just epoxied it, and I know I did a shitty job, but it works. It's nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. I have tried it a few times, and it holds the weapon very, very well, and it doesn't fall off. So it works. It worked out. But yeah, let me just give you a glimpse of this one. This one is my wife's, and like I did the same thing I did to that one to this one, and like I said, they're shooting right around 300 to 325. Because again, like I said, I don't have a chrono right now, so I can't tell you exactly how what's the velocity on them, but a good guess is anywhere from 300 to 325, anywhere in between there. That's what we're getting. So for today, that's what I want to show you guys. Like I said before, these Grimburgs, I got these from a buddy of mine. I did not purchase them from Grimburg, but I did purchase the O-rings from Grimburg, which is this little package here. I did purchase these from Grimburg, and they are they work very, very fast, fast shipping. It's a great company. So I will be purchasing more of these, and probably the jewels from them for the other two that I have, which I showed in yesterday's video. But for today, that's the video that I have for today. Like I said, the case is a Walmart case. You can find it on Walmart. I think that's the best price you're gonna get is at Walmart. I bought these for, I think, $24 at Walmart, shipped directly to my house. So, but I know that you can find them on eBay, Amazon. They're just gonna be a little bit more money if you buy them from there. The first Strike FSCs I paid on sale. I think I got them for $2.99 for this one, and this one, since it's custom, well, I guess it's custom because the colors are only exclusive for A&S gear. I paid $3.24 for this one, and $2.99 for this one, and everything else. The CO2s, obviously they're separate. The holsters were separate. So all in all, I probably paid like $800 for everything, give or take. Probably take some off, but with with taxes and everything, it was probably like $700, seven maybe. Let me see. Yeah, it was probably like $700, $725, somewhere around there, for both of them. Oh, and if you count the case, yeah, pushing somewhere around $800 with the cases and everything. So that's today's video for now. Maybe tomorrow or the next day I will show you guys the other two, the Tippmann 98 and the Tippmann Cronus that we have. And then after that, I might do one video a piece. I'm not entirely sure yet. But then after that, I'll start doing some target shooting with them, showing you guys what they can do. All right. And again, if you guys are going to purchase these, make sure you know your state and local laws, because you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get in trouble for having these. Know what you can and can't do with these. And again, these will not replace a firearm. If you can get a firearm, get it, because we're in tough times nowadays. People are acting crazy. They're, you know what it is. And me personally, I'm married. I have 3 daughters, and I try to protect them as much as I possibly can. So, all right, that's today's video. See you guys next time.